Hello and welcome. This will be a short comparison between two products I got recently. Now, I did do more in-depth demos and unboxings of them, so check those out. But the comparisons we'll be doing today are the Inspiroy H1060P from Huion and the Gaomon M10K battery-free graphic tablet. Now these are drawing tablets. You plug them into your computer, your laptop, or in some cases, your phone, in the specific case of the Inspiroy H1060P, a mouthful. But you could actually plug that into your phone as well and use the pen as the touch or the mouse. So we're going to be comparing the features, my experience with them. I won't be going into as much depth as I have in the other videos I did, just a quicker comparison. So in these two, I'm going to open them up real quick. We mostly have the tablet and the pen. The Gaomon actually has some additional parts that I'll be showing you. So this is the one from Huion, and we have two sets of 6 buttons, so that's 12 buttons, and we have a rather large drawing space there. We have the rubber feet on the back, and we also have the micro USB port here, which leads to the USB that you plug into your laptop or computer, and that comes in the wire that's in here. Also included is the drawing pen, which has 2 buttons on the side, and the station, which you can place the pen on, which also includes some extra nibs for the pen tip. I'm going to put those back for now. All right, opening up the Gaomon box here. The extra included parts that I actually really liked about this one is it comes with its own drawstring bag here. So taking that out, I think this tablet feels a bit more solid than the other one, I'm not gonna lie. This one has 10 buttons, just buttons. They're not double-sided, so it's not up and down, it's just the buttons. But it also has a wheel here and a central button. So that's 10 buttons, 11, and then the wheel, I guess, makes 12. And then we have around the same drawing size, and we have the same loop, we have the same feet, and we have the same micro USB port here. But also included for the pen itself is this nice pouch, so you can travel with it, and it's not just sitting all out. And here's the pen itself. They look pretty similar. I'll say I prefer the Huion pen over this pen, because the Huion pen has a nicer kind of curve here. It holds better. It's also rubber, so it feels better. It doesn't have the station as well. It does come with extra nibs, or nubs, or whatever they're called. You can easily take them out and replace them. They have the same number each, and this just goes right back in here. It's like this felt material. There's also this other one, and here's where the little tweezers thing and the extra nibs are. All right, putting these back. Obviously, that one also comes with the wire that you plug into the screen. So here are the two tablets. Holding them side by side, let's see if we can get a good view here, like that. They're around the same size. This one's the Huion, this one's the Gaomon. So, almost identical in size. I feel like the Gaomon is slightly less, is slightly wider, and this one is slightly taller. You can see just barely, like not even a centimeter, like less than that. And it's not even noticeable. And it looks like the drawing size is almost exactly the same too. Now I do prefer, so I like different parts of different aspects of these. I do like the wheel here and a central button, but I also like the double-sided buttons here. So if we have, for example, mapped positive and negative, we can have these aligned like that. And there are also 12 here instead of the 10 here. Both of them you can map the buttons, although I did have a lot of trouble finding out how to do that with the Huion. I went to the website, downloaded the driver. You do that with both. You want to update your drivers, your firmware. And it was a much easier time doing it with the Gaomon. The program was specifically built just to use with this. I had no issue mapping it. There were a bunch of different options. I could change the size of the tablet as well. So instead of using the entire tablet size, I could map it so that it only went this or like that, whereas you can't do that with this. It either does the full size or the phone size. Now, I wasn't able to figure out if there were more details about how to map the buttons or how to map the tablet size because I couldn't really get it to work. Based on the reviews, other people got it to work, but not me. I'm just built that way, you know. And you know, I prefer things to work out of the box, especially when I consider myself relatively tech savvy. I would rather things worked well for me, but just based on if these two worked exactly as nominally as they should, I do prefer some features over the Huion one. Although the Huion did feel as if it were a little bit more accurate, or maybe not necessarily sensitive, but accurate in terms of pen placement, although that could have just been a nuance of the sensitivity curve. All right, putting these back down. All right, so at the end of the day, use these with whatever program you like. You can map them however you like. The ease of use, I think, of the Gaomon is a little bit better because I got it to work. I didn't get the other one to work. I tried using them for Krita, and the Gaomon worked right out of the box in terms of, in general, some sensitivity. It had not great range, but the Huion only had one pressure sensitivity, whereas the Gaomon, excuse me, had multiple pressure sensitivities. And if someone is an expert at mapping all this stuff, then I'll take your word for it. Let me know what your experience was. But between these two, I do prefer the Gaomon, and these are relatively similarly priced. But I'm interested to know what you think. Let me know in the comments section, and I'll see you all next time.